Welcome to Seniors Together, your go-to channel for reliable health tips, wellness advice, and lifestyle guidance designed especially for seniors. From staying active and eating well, to managing chronic conditions and boosting mental well-being, we provide practical, easy-to-follow content to help you live your golden years with energy, confidence, and joy. Join our community of seniors supporting each other on the journey to better health. Subscribe and stay informed, because it's never too late to prioritize your well-being. Have you ever wondered why some people hit their 70s still full of energy and sharp as ever, while others the same age feel tired, slow, and rely on a pile of medications? The secret isn't always in their DNA. A lot of times, it's in the way they start their morning. Believe it or not, those first 5 minutes after you wake up can set the tone for your health, your memory, and even how long you live. And no, this isn't just wishful thinking. Science backs it up. Your body is actually waiting for the right signals the second you wake up. Miss that window, and the whole day can feel heavy and draining. But if you use it right, you can boost your heart, sharpen your mind, and protect your health for the long run. That's what this video is all about. I'm gonna share 5 simple, super powerful habits. No meds, no crazy routines, no expensive gadgets, just a few minutes in the morning. But the payoff? A sharper mind, better balance, and way more energy as you age. So let's jump in. Think about this. When your alarm rings, you probably feel like you're just waking up from a long night's sleep. But actually, your body is going through one of the most sensitive moments of the day. After 7 or 8 hours of rest, your brain and heart are moving slow. Your blood's a little thicker because you're dehydrated. And when you stand up, your blood pressure spikes. That's why doctors say most heart attacks and strokes happen in the morning, right within those first few hours after waking up. It's kinda like starting a car that's been sitting out all night. You wouldn't slam on the gas right away, right? Same with your body. Your heart needs a smooth warm-up. Your brain too. It's been offline for hours and needs a quick reboot with blood flow, oxygen, and the right signals to get going. But if you jump out of bed, grab a coffee, and rush straight into your day, you'll probably feel groggy, stressed, or just not on your game. Here's the crazy part. Research shows that the way you start your morning can actually change how fast you age. If every day starts rushed, without water, without movement, without a moment to wake up your brain, your body slowly piles up fatigue. But if you just give yourself those first 5 minutes, you're not only protecting your heart, you're keeping your memory strong, your joints flexible, and maybe even adding years to your life. I like to think of your brain like a garden. After a long night, it's dry and dark, it needs sunlight, water, and fresh air. Ignore it, and it'll start to wither. But give it a little care right away, and everything comes alive. Same thing with your mind. Those first few minutes can shape your whole day, and honestly, even your future. And here's the best news. You don't need to change your entire lifestyle. Just 5 minutes. 5 small steps. That's it. What I'm about to share isn't some random hack. It's a mix of ancient wisdom and modern science, backed by experts all over the world. So before we get into the 5 habits, I want you to keep this in mind. Those first few minutes in the morning aren't just about waking up. They're your chance to tell your body, today I'm gonna be sharper, healthier, and ready to live longer. The very first habit I want to share with you is starting your day with warm water and lemon. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how thirsty your body actually is after a long night of sleep. While you were out cold, you were still breathing, sweating, and your liver was working hard to filter out toxins. By the time you wake up, your blood is thicker than usual and your heart has to pump harder to keep things moving. That's one of the main reasons doctors say early morning is the riskiest time for strokes and heart attacks. That's why the very first thing you should do, before coffee, before breakfast, is hydrate. A glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon does way more than just quench your thirst. Think of it as a gentle wake-up call for your circulation, digestion, and metabolism. Warm water helps relax your blood vessels so your blood flows more easily. And lemon gives you vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants that support your immune system and help your liver flush out all the junk it's been processing overnight. Here's the cool part. Just by drinking that glass, you're sending a clear signal to your body. I choose to start this day healthy. I want my heart protected, my digestion to kick in naturally, and my mind sharp right from the beginning. And the effects start fast. On a cellular level, every vessel, every organ gets refreshed with hydration and nutrients. Studies even show that staying consistent with morning hydration improves focus, lowers fatigue, and can even help with weight control. It's not some magic cure, but it is a rock-solid foundation for a healthier day and a healthier future. Over time, this tiny habit becomes a shield that protects you as you age. So tomorrow morning, before you think about coffee or emails, give yourself a few minutes for that glass of warm lemon water. It's cheap, it's simple, it takes almost no time, but the impact is huge. Consider it a little gift you give your body every morning, a way to start your day awake, refreshed, and ready for anything. Another habit that can do wonders for your health is gentle morning movement. After a full night's sleep, your blood flow slows down, your circulation is a bit sluggish, and your joints tend to feel stiff. That's why so many people get out of bed feeling dizzy, unsteady, or just foggy. But here's the thing. It's not a sign you're getting old or weak. It's simply your body saying, "Hey, I'm not warmed up yet." And the fix is surprisingly simple. Don't rush into the chaos of the day. Give your body a minute to wake up with a few light movements. Think of it this way. If you were a musician about to perform, you wouldn't just pick up your instrument and play without tuning it first. Your body works the same way. It needs a warm-up before it can perform at its best. Stand tall, take a deep breath, stretch your arms overhead, then slowly bring them down. Roll your shoulders a few times. Gently tilt your neck side to side, or rise up on your toes 10 times. Within seconds, your blood starts flowing, oxygen rushes to your brain, and your energy begins to kick in. And this isn't just feel-good advice, science backs it up. Studies on blood circulation and oxygenation show that even 1 minute of light movement after waking can boost alertness, prevent sudden blood pressure drops, and even improve your mood for hours afterward. No sweat required. Just a few simple signals to tell your body and brain, we're ready for the day. Over time, this little ritual becomes a quiet shield for your health. It doesn't take equipment. It doesn't take much time. But it completely changes how you step into your morning. Instead of dragging yourself out of bed feeling heavy and stressed, you start your day grounded, balanced, and clear-headed. And if you keep this up for years, it can even lower your risk of falls and keep your mind sharper as you age. So tomorrow morning, before you grab your phone or pour that cup of coffee, pause for just 1 minute. Breathe, stretch, roll your shoulders, rise on your toes. Those tiny moves are your way of telling your body, today, I choose calm, balance, and a strong foundation for the years ahead. When you wake up in the morning, your body's been in a kind of mini fast for hours. If you don't give it fresh fuel, it actually starts breaking down your own muscles to pull out protein for energy. That process is called muscle catabolism, and it's one of the sneakiest reasons people over 60 slowly lose strength, feel weaker, and get tired more easily. The scary part? It happens silently, day after day, until one day you realize your muscle mass is already too far gone to bounce back quickly. But the fix? It's surprisingly simple. Get some protein within 30 minutes of waking up. It doesn't have to be a giant breakfast, just enough to send the signal. Stop breaking down muscle. We've got what we need. A boiled egg, some yogurt with a scoop of protein powder, or even a small smoothie can make a huge difference. Research shows that this one habit, protein early, can reduce muscle loss by up to 60% over 5 years. On top of that, it keeps your blood sugar steady and helps control cravings throughout the day. I remember meeting Mark, a man in his 60s from California. For years, he thought skipping breakfast or just having coffee was no big deal. But once he started adding a little protein in the morning, everything changed. Within weeks, he noticed he had more energy to walk with his wife. His memory felt sharper when reading the morning paper. And the best part, he no longer crashed in the afternoons. That wasn't magic, it was just the power of a small but consistent choice. Protein in the morning also acts like a safety switch for your brain. The amino acids in protein help your brain make neurotransmitters, the chemicals that keep your mood stable and your focus sharp. That's why neuroscientists recommend older adults prioritize protein early, not just to protect muscles, but to stay clear-headed and avoid that morning brain fog. And here's the good news: you don't have to change everything overnight. Just start small. 1 egg, 1 spoonful of yogurt, 1 little smoothie. When this becomes a daily habit, you're building a shield against the slow decline of aging. More importantly, you're sending a powerful message to your body. I want to live with strength, clarity, and independence. The next habit might sound simple, but it's actually a key to staying flexible and mobile as you age, keeping your joints healthy. As we get older, the cartilage in our joints, that soft cushion that lets bones glide smoothly, starts to thin out. That's when movement gets harder. Joints feel stiff, and sometimes even painful, if you don't take care of them. That slow wear and tear can lead to arthritis, one of the biggest reasons older adults lose their independence in daily life. The good news is, research shows you don't need hours of exercise to protect your joints. Just a few minutes of gentle movement each day, like rotating your shoulders, stretching, or even a slow walk, helps increase joint fluid, which is like the body's natural lubricant. That fluid nourishes cartilage, reduces friction, and lowers the risk of inflammation. This is why experts warn against sitting too long or lying in bed all day, because stillness is the enemy of healthy joints. Nutrition also plays a huge role. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish, collagen, and vitamin D have all been shown to support joint elasticity, reduce inflammation, and keep bones strong. And don't forget water. Joint fluid is mostly water, so staying hydrated is essential for smooth, pain-free movement. Now, keeping your joints healthy doesn't mean hitting the gym hard or lifting heavy weights. In fact, it's the small, consistent actions that matter most. A little stretching, light movement, and a balanced diet are what keep your joints working for the long haul. Every time you stand up, stretch, or take a step, you're not just moving. You're sending a message to your body. I want my legs and arms to stay tools for living, not a burden. And when you make this a daily habit, you'll start to notice the difference. Less stiffness in the morning, smoother movement throughout the day, and even a lighter, happier mood. It's a gift you can give yourself every single day, a small investment with lifelong returns for your health, freedom, and independence. One of the most powerful but often overlooked habits for better sleep is keeping your body's natural rhythm in sync with sunlight. Our bodies run on an internal clock, what scientists call the circadian rhythm. This clock controls when we feel sleepy, when we wake up, our energy levels, and even our hormones. When you step outside and get sunlight in the morning, it resets that clock. It's like telling your brain, hey, it's time to wake up and start the day. But if you skip it, your internal clock can fall behind, and that throws off your sleep at night. Studies show that just 15 to 20 minutes of natural light in the morning can make a big difference. Sunlight, especially the blue light in the morning, boosts serotonin, a brain chemical that makes you feel alert and happy. Later in the day, your body converts that serotonin into melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep deeply at night. In other words, how you greet the morning sun decides how well you'll sleep after dark. Now, here's the catch. Artificial light from phones, computers, or TVs isn't the same. In fact, too much screen time at night can actually block melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. That's why something as simple as a short morning walk, opening your blinds, or just sitting by a sunny window can help reset your rhythm in a healthy way. When you keep your circadian rhythm on track, you don't just sleep better, you also improve your mood, sharpen your focus, and lower the risk of sleep-related health problems. A body in rhythm has energy during the day and naturally winds down at night. That's real balance, where sleep and wakefulness support each other instead of fighting against you. Think of natural sunlight as free medicine that nature gives you. Every morning, just a few minutes outside, a deep breath, and letting the sun hit your eyes. It's a tiny action with a huge impact on your long-term health. It's not a luxury, It's essential for keeping your sleep and your life in sync. The next habit is all about eating smart to support better sleep. It might sound simple, but the truth is, what you put into your body during the day has a huge impact on how well you sleep at night. Choosing the right foods doesn't just fuel your body, it also sets up the perfect conditions for your brain to make the hormones you need for deep, consistent rest. Science tells us that tryptophan, an amino acid found in foods like turkey, warm milk, and nuts, is the building block your body uses to make serotonin and melatonin. These two players are essential for keeping your sleep cycle steady and helping you drift off naturally. On top of that, magnesium-rich foods like almonds, pumpkin seeds, and dark leafy greens help your muscles relax, ease tension, and get your body ready for a calm night's sleep. On the flip side, some foods are straight-up enemies of sleep. Caffeine, whether it's from coffee, strong tea, or even chocolate, can linger in your system for up to 8 hours. That means your heart races and your brain struggles to shut down when it's time for bed. Heavy, greasy, spicy, or super sugary meals also force your digestive system to work overtime, which can lead to acid reflux or restlessness. That's why cutting back on these foods in the late afternoon and evening is one of the smartest moves you can make for your sleep. Timing matters, too. The sweet spot is eating a light dinner about 2 to 3 hours before bed. That way, your body has enough time to digest without weighing you down. A small snack that's high in protein and low in sugar can also keep your blood sugar stable through the night, so you don't wake up hungry or with that sudden crash. Eating for sleep doesn't mean harsh restrictions. It's more about listening to your body and making smart choices. Once you understand the connection between nutrition and rest, it becomes easy to build a menu that's not just delicious, but also sleep-friendly. This is a simple habit, but one with lasting power. It helps you slip into deep sleep and wake up refreshed, full of energy to take on the day. One of the biggest factors for quality sleep is your environment. In other words, your bedroom is your sleep sanctuary, and the way you set it up can decide whether you sleep like a baby or toss and turn all night. The moment you walk in, your brain should instantly feel calm and safe so it can shift into rest mode. Research shows that the sweet spot for sleep temperature is between 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Too hot, and you'll sweat and struggle. Too cold, and you might find yourself waking up in the middle of the night. Darkness is just as important, because when your room is dark, your brain releases melatonin, the hormone that helps you drift into deep, steady sleep. If you live near streetlights or city noise, blackout curtains or even a simple sleep mask can make a huge difference. Sound plays a big role too. If you live in a noisy neighborhood or near a busy street, random sounds can trigger your brain and disrupt your sleep cycle. That's where white noise machines, or even nature sounds like rainfall or ocean waves, can work wonders by masking distractions and helping you relax. And let's not forget the basics: your mattress and pillow. Think about it. You spend about a third of your life in bed. So it's absolutely worth investing in something that supports your body. A good mattress keeps your spine aligned and relieves pressure on your joints, while the right pillow supports your neck and shoulders, so you don't wake up sore. Creating a sleep-friendly space isn't about buying fancy gadgets or making your room look like a hotel. It's about training your brain to see your bedroom as the place for rest, not for work or scrolling on your phone. When your room feels calm, quiet, and comfortable, you're sending a powerful signal to your body. It's time to let go, recharge, and heal. We've just gone through a really important journey together, from rehydrating your body, moving gently, getting in protein early, keeping your joints healthy, using natural light to reset your rhythm, eating smart, all the way to creating a sleep-friendly bedroom. Each habit might sound simple on its own, but when they come together, they build a strong foundation for your health and overall quality of life. Sleep stops being a struggle and becomes a gift you can give yourself every single day. The one thing I want you to remember is this: sleep is not a luxury. It's a basic need for both your body and your mind. When you sleep well, you wake up with more energy, clearer focus, and even your relationships feel lighter and more positive. On the flip side, poor sleep doesn't just leave you tired, it slowly weakens your immune system. your memory, and even your decision-making. The habits we've talked about aren't about being perfect overnight, they're about small, consistent steps. Maybe it's as simple as starting your day with a warm glass of water and lemon. Or turning off your phone 30 minutes before bed. Tiny changes like these can completely transform the way you experience your daily life. And if you feel like you're not sleeping as well as you want to, don't get discouraged. Think of this as a journey, an opportunity to take better care of yourself. Because in the end, quality sleep really is the foundation for living healthier, fuller, and happier. Thank you so much for staying with me until the very end of this video. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And hey, share this video with a friend or family member. Maybe they need a better night's sleep too. Wishing you a peaceful night and a fresh burst of energy tomorrow morning.